Yes, team. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. It's not the build-up. It's more of a conversation around our boy ISAK that's potentially going to make his debut today, and I'm looking forward to seeing him play, man. Big up to G in the building. I think Sav, speak of the devil. Big up to Sav in the building as well. Big up to the man them. Love for the ways, man. Big up to the chat as well, man. I hope you guys have had a great morning, and obviously it's afternoon now, so I hope you guys are having a great afternoon as well. But yeah, I wanted to kind of speak around ISAK. There's a few other topics as well I want to quickly chop up. We're going to be here for about an hour, maybe underneath an hour, and then potentially be back later for the build-up in terms of the team news and stuff like that. But first and foremost, how's the man them? Haven't spoken to you guys all morning. I think I only spoke to you guys in the last maybe hour or so. So how's everyone, man? Good?
Yeah,
man. Good, man. That's what the man them. Oh, good.
Come on. You know the vibes. You feel me? Midday. Happy. Celebrating life and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know why. Today is a good day, man. I don't know why. It's a good day.
Now, you know when you have those mornings when you wake up and it feels good, you're just like, yeah, feel good today, you know?
Can I say something before we start?
Of course you can.
Like, with literally 1 minute. So I had a dream yesterday that I was, well, last night, should I say, that I was a Pokemon, but I was like a mix between Pikachu and Charizard. And it was kind of weird because I was inside the Pokeball, and then whoever it was, kind of like I couldn't see that who my trainer was, but he threw the Pokeball, and then obviously I popped out or whatever, and then I'm battling. But I don't know if it's because I watched like they got like the new Pokemon, well, a reincarnation of the old Pokemon. They made like a new movie of that. So I watched that the other day, and I don't know if it's just because of that, but it made me want to play Pokemon Violet today. So I just thought I would share that to everybody.
Okay.
It is the safe space. We always say share how you feel. We always say share what you're thinking. The problem with having friends like me and Savage.
Yeah, you will use this against me at some point in time in the future, but that's fine. I really don't mind. It's fine. It's fine.
Because I know he's thinking a lot of things in his head right now. Potentially, you can say Sav, I don't know.
Man said half Charizard, half Pikachu, and I was lost at that.
But I couldn't see myself, but I knew I was
Pikachu
and half Pikachu. Like I couldn't see myself. Obviously, there's no mirror or nothing, so I can't see what I look like. But I could just feel that I was a half, because the moves I was doing, body slam, thunderbolt, what's the fire thing that I was using, ember. I was doing all of that, but I was a truck because I started flying, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Obviously, Pikachu can't fly. So yeah. I won the battle, by the way. Like I won. I felt I was facing Gengar. I was facing Gengar.
Yeah, of course you won. Yeah.
Who you saying, Sam? Man's called Pikachu.
And but you know, like Pokemon, they only say like their own names, like when they're talking, kind of.
Yeah.
I never, like, again, I didn't say anything. So that's what I was confused when I woke up, because I was like, but how did I know I was a Pikachu and a Charizard? I just knew.
What
No, please. This is I want
to hear what noise do you think you'd make if you was a Pokemon, bro? You think you'd G.
Hey, that's kind of a good one though. Yeah. Maybe something like that. Hey, people in the chat, man, help me out, man. Why do I have that kind of dream?
Is there any Pokemon that you don't like are annoying?
I said G.
I only don't like Meowth because of just how he was in the series and in the episodes and stuff.
The version of Meowth is mad though.
Yeah, he's the only one who can talk, isn't it? He's the only Pokemon.
Yeah, he's the only one. He's the only one who can talk. Who else don't I like?
Man was the ultimate translator though. Translate every Pokemon.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't like Oddish. I never really liked Oddish. Like in the game, I hated it because I always felt like your moves were only against specific Pokemon, and it used to bug me using you sometimes.
They must have been doing the voiceovers for them Pokemon must have been hilarious, bro. Because some of them don't even matter. Goldeen. Goldie.
Yeah, yeah. Why does it sound like a strong black woman? Like I always used to be like a strong black woman. Always.
Black lady did Goldie, blood.
Yeah, 100%, 100%, 100%.
I mean, bro,
Gyarados as well. I never really heard
of tears in my eyes, man. Gee, I thank you for sharing, though. Strange dream, and we need to probably dissect it and find out.
Well, I've literally just done a thumbnail because it made me think for my other channel to then do, right, what would be my top 10 Pokemon? But obviously, I forgot Liverpool playing tonight. So
I did have a dream. No, I did have a dream once. I was Green Lantern, though.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Bro.
Green Lantern? Okay.
Yeah.
Why Green Lantern?
I don't know. Sav, it's a safe space, man. Can we not?
Sorry.
No, because I wanted to test this theory, right? And hear me out.
In the dream or real life?
Sav, hear me out.
Please. No, but I'm saying, where did you want to test the theory?
Hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out. I wanted to test the theory. You know, I watched this. It wasn't like you would call it a documentary, but it was talking about lucid dreaming when you know you're dreaming, but you are asleep. So I wanted to see if I could create something in my dream in terms of not like I plan to dream about something. I was like, if I was dreaming, could I do this? Can I wake myself up enough to know I am dreaming, but could I do this in the dream?
I get exactly what I mean. I've done it before, bro.
Have you done that?
Yeah. No. I've been getting rushed by man, and I've changed the weapon in my pocket, bro, because I knew I was dreaming. So
I went to his backpack with everything in it.
You know the Looney Tune thing, bro. Man's got their weapons in his pocket and that. Yeah, I was getting chased down, bro.
End up just pulling out just some sword, like.
Oh, man said the item back in your bag. No, when you just got 2 zip compartments, but you can pack everything in it.
There's some fun dreams. I just get demon dreams all the time, bro. So that's what I'm talking about. It's long for me still. Someone's always trying to rush me in the dream, but it's nuts. That man have been running me down in my dream for 20 years, blood.
Man said 20 years a slave. Nah, Sam,
no one said that, bro. No one said that, bro. That's not what I said, bro.
I said 20 years a slave. That is wild. That's wild.
Maybe
everybody, man. I'd love to know what people do.
We need to dissect this at some point because I feel like we need to stuff to get off our chest, I think.
I hear it, man.
All right. But on the football news, big up to everyone locked in. On the football news, on the football side, the gaffer is celebrating his birthday today. Our gaffer on Slot. So happy birthday to him. Will he win? Will he lose? Will he draw tonight? It's going to be an interesting battle with his ex-foe. He said that, sometimes those talking about dreams and bringing it back to him, he said sometimes it keeps him up at night. The past games he's had against a certain manager. So let's see what happens with this one. But for some reason, I didn't even check how old he actually is. Maybe I should have checked. Chat, do you know how old he is, or do you guys know?
He's gonna be in his 40s, isn't it?
He doesn't feel like an old manager, does he? Like
no, he's not normal. I think he's like 47. Well, he'll be 47 now.
That's what I was gonna say. 47.
Yeah. He played against Virgil and that, bro. So he can't be stupid though.
Oh yeah, he did.
That's true. He did play against Virgil, didn't he?
Yeah.
Big up, man. That's mad. But look, he needs a win tonight, boy. Big up to Honesty. 47. Love, man.
I said it first, Honesty. So just, you know what I mean? I said it first. My gaffer blood.
Wait, are we point scoring now?
No, I'm just saying I said it first, bro.
I thought we were doing the point scoring things. But yeah, now it's his birthday, so big up to him. Let's see if he can win tonight, man. But let's go to the main man, Alexander Isak. Will he get his big debut tonight, man? I can't wait to see this brother hit the pitch, man, and show us and sauce up the pitch. The way Virgil spoke about him, bro, with a little grin on his face. Complete striker, he called him, by the way. But he also said EKITIKE is a complete striker. He said he's left foot, right foot, good in the air, good in the box, clinical finisher. I want to see a bit of that tonight. I want to see a bit of that tonight. I don't know roughly how long you'll get in the game. I don't think the manager is kind of hinted how long you'll get. He just basically says you won't get long, but you'll hopefully get some minutes because he's in the team.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't, when we got Florian Wirtz, I couldn't wait to see him step foot on the pitch, right? We got Frimpong. I was like, yeah, good. I think he'll come and do his thing. Kirkez, it is what it is. But Isak has been the one, really, I want to see what he does in our football team. Because I'm tired of him, causing us too much issue. Now he's a part of our squad. Now I need to see the same level of how he was killing them defenders. I need to see the same thing, but on our side.
Mhm.
So, questions, boys. In terms of the expectations, in it, because there's big expectation. Chat, big expectation for Alexander Isak. What's your expectation for his first game for Liverpool? What are we looking for, or looking forward to seeing from him? Because there will be. The price tag is high. And the way he left, probably left a sour taste in some of the Newcastle, some pundits, the way they were speaking about him as well, some newspapers, the way that they wrote about him. So they can't wait for him to fail. Whether it's 5 minutes, whether it's 10 minutes, whatever he gets on the football pitch, most people are I can't wait to see him fail. So what's your expectation for him? Chat, get involved as well. What do you guys think? What's your expectations? Gio or Sav, you guys, either one can go.
Man said he wants 3 goals and 2 assists. That's jokes, man. First game, boy. Yeah, what? No 3 goals. All right, you're just a dud. Nah, man. I think, you know what? He ain't played football for so long. I just want to see how sharp you are, really. I really just want to see how sharp you are at this moment in time, man. Obviously, it'd be great if he just came on, got a goal, or starts the game, gets a goal. That would be the dream. But I'm like you, man. He's the one I really want to see, because me and Savage were talking about this before, innit? Like we wanted the number 9. Like, I want a striker now. So now you finally got the bad boy in him. Yeah, I just want to see what you look like, kind of thing. All I'm saying is, please do not look like what Sesko did in his first game, or Gokore. I don't really need all that. Just look calm, and I even if you don't score, I don't really care. Just look good, and then I'm like, okay, cool. We can build on that.
What about yourself?
Yeah, same, man. It's just really just analysing his sharpness and how far away he looks from the Isak that we know, because obviously he didn't have a pre-season, which is fair enough. It's, I mean, that happens. And then the minutes you do get on the pitch, and I don't mean if it's 5 minutes and that, then I don't mean that, but like 20, anything from 20 minutes onwards, 15 minutes onwards, just, I mean, if you touch of the ball, little layoffs and that, I just want to see you get involved, bro. Like, don't come on the pitch and just wait around. And I kind of would like to see how his impact is on the squad, like because I'm guessing it will lift Anfield no matter what, because it's the players around him. People like to when better players are around it, and they've seen him in the Prem. They've seen what he's done to us and that, so might lift the mood a little piece, and all of a sudden everyone wants to, there's because no disrespect to EKITIKE, because that's my guy, but I don't think that most of these players knew anything about EKITIKE before he got here, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't. When did they have time to be searching around all of this stuff about other players and that, Frankfurt? I don't think so, bro. So with Isak, they're used to him, and like they see him every season, they play him twice a season minimum, and last season we played him 3 times. So yeah, man, I haven't. There's no like big expectations of him playing for me, not in this game. Yeah, I mean, it's just get on the pitch and make. I don't want him to get on the pitch and just what G said. You're just standing around. It's kind of dead, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think you like if he comes in and just stands around and wait for the game to come to him, then I think it's probably a bigger issue than not. But obviously he's got to play himself into fitness. But I agree, Sav. I think he has to come and impose himself on the game and on his teammates as well. Because I want to see if he can lift everyone else's performance. You know, when you got some bad boys in your team, and when a certain man is playing, everyone knows, right, time to up our game. That's the kind of aura I think he needs to bring. And that's not a knock on EKITIKE as well, because he was kind of the unknown entity, and he's come to prove his worth already. For me, anyway, that he's still a top footballer. But I think because Isak is the one that with a big price tag, the one that we've seen pretty much, for years now in the Premier League, he's the one that we expect to come in and lift the rest of the squad in terms of from a performance level as well. So
mentally, he needs to block out the noise himself. I know everyone's saying, get him on the pitch and let him prove himself. He shouldn't be trying to prove himself. You're at Liverpool for a reason. Like, man, we're twerking for you for a reason, bro. Like, you're already him in it. Because when people do that, they start overdoing it, bro. Yeah. Every touch of the ball, I'm having a shot and all. You don't need to do that, bro. You don't need I get it, because all of us are like it when you get a new player, bro. But you're signing them for like 5 years plus. You're not signing them for one day. You don't come in and do anything stupid. Like, let's not all get. I'm not trying to rain on anyone's parade. That this is still a Champions League game that we want to win. It's not this it's that pity party. Let's get him on the pitch and let him have a kick at the ball, bro. If he even, you know what I'm saying, if he's not needed on the pitch, don't bring him on just because it's Isak, bro. That's not like, this isn't a testimonial, bro. So, if you're gonna come on and ruin the flow of the game, because if we're in a good flow of the game, but the score's not high, and then you're just bringing him on for the sake of it, and he ruins the flow of the game, I won't be happy, bro. So, yeah, man, just don't overdo it, bro. Like, he doesn't need to. You're him, innit? You're the highest. He's the most expensive Premier League player, no, innit? Yeah, bro. That's enough, bro. That you like. What are you proving? You him, innit? That's how much you got paid for. You're the most expensive Prem player, bro. Let's go.
Nah, facts, bro. Big up to LFC Sai as well. It says big up to Ends in the panel. I want to see Verts play from the left. I'm excited to see Isak play. Big game today. We must start the UCL well and need good performance. I agree, man. We need a good performance. The Florian Verts thing, I've always kind of said no to it, but I'm more willing to listen to it now as well. Just see it. Just see it. Yeah.
Why do you sound like so reluctant in saying it? Just say it, like you
I don't think it will necessarily work, but I don't know because I don't have any evidence to prove so. So I'd rather see it to see what everyone else is saying and then go, okay, cool. Maybe there was points that I didn't see and then I agree with now, or points I was like, yep, see, that's why I knew it wouldn't work, because of those points in my head where I feel like he's always going to be cutting in, which are we going to use a Kirkes as the overlapping fullback, or is Kirkes going to run inside as well, which means no one's out there to receive the ball if we need an outlet. Do you know what I mean? So it's just one of those things, innit? I was just like, will it work? If we change the way Kirkes plays, it will work. If we don't, then it won't work. But so far, we've seen Kirkes is like an extra 10. That's what I've seen him, less so as an overlapping fullback. Big up to Jarquise as well. Says, Sam, stay strong, brother. LFC, Madrid, Dortmund, going to be mad this season. Ends, I see you as a static shock.
Bro, listen, man. That all them teams, it's not a bad thing for me, bro. It makes my football exciting, on it. So I feel bad for you, man, that only like Liverpool's football, bro, because that must be peak, bro.
Right. Next question, boys. And guys in the chat, girls and guys in the chat. Do you think we'll give him time to settle in? And what I mean by give him time, I'm talking about our fan base, not rivals. I don't expect them to. I don't expect pundits to as well. I expect them to crucify him if he doesn't hit the ground running. And kind of not, maybe not from a scoring position, but from a performance standpoint. But do you think our fan base will give him time to settle in because of the price tag, because of the noise from the outside world?
Yeah. I think they love Isak, bro. I think they will. They were defending him when he wasn't even a Liverpool player, bro. Not in terms of the way he plays or anything like that, but I think like as stature and that, they'll treat him like they treated Nunes, bro. Nunes got support. I mean, Jim, let me caveat, because you said fan base and there's two different sides to it, and there's people in the stadium and people. So I don't know, are you on about the ones online or in the stadium?
I'm just talking about if we had to just blanket statement it and we just generalize it.
I think they're giving time. I think one thing I'll say about Liverpool fans in the stadium, bro, they never turn on the players, bro, like ever. The darkest times they don't turn on the players. No booze at halftime. We don't get that. And then online, yeah, there's a bunch of flip flops and that, but it's a big fan base online, so I think they'll give him time, 100%. Yeah, I think they'll give him time, 100%. Bro. Yeah.
What about you? What about you?
Yeah. I mean, I won't, but I think, not joking now. I think no, they will. They will. Bro, Savage just said it. The key one there, but they gave Nunes mad time. And I'm talking even the ones online. Like after a while, it was like man's beefing with people because, I mean, it's like that's how much time you're trying to give him. And I think with Isak, it's you're giving time, and I just think everything's context, right? Because if he doesn't start today and only gets 15 minutes, but then only gets 20 minutes, and if he's only getting like chicken change minutes in the first few games, like, you can only give him time. Like I don't know how much more you can really do in that time. It's different if he's starting right now, boom, starts the next game, starts the next. Then you'll still give him time, but you'll be like, okay, we need to go now. Like if you're not scoring, like we do kind of want you to be scoring. But I think he'll be calm, man. I think he's just got to come into Liverpool. I'll be honest, a bit like how Haaland came into City, where you kind of know you're bad, like you know you're a bad boy. The team, hopefully, and this goes back to Slot, hopefully the team sets up in a way that can allow you to flourish. As long as that happens, you should be fine because you can hit the back of the net very consistently.
Yeah.
So as long as that happens, I think you'll be calm. But maybe I'll keep it. But I was thinking about this earlier. Maybe the fact that Liverpool have been so dead at the beginning of the season, maybe by the time he gets into the starting lineup, we would have patterned up. So by that point, he's not cut. Because imagine if he started in these games. We've seen what EKITIKE is like. I'm thinking, boy, I think maybe Isak would have got one more goal than EKITIKE in this whole period. Is like, would that be good or not? Like, I don't know, like how people would have viewed that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, maybe this might even all be like good timing for him. You never know.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. I think fan base is always going to be fickle in different parts and that, man. But as I said, bro, I think as long as I think Isak one's always going to be a little bit different just because he's another player that was already in the Prem. Because with Vert and that, you can kind of gauge the conversation where it feels like some people already are like, well, I don't know about this guy, bro. But that's obviously going to happen if you built up expectation off nothing, bro. Like you built it up off a compilation, you weren't watching him play. Because as I said, them compilations all look good, these 8-minute compilations, but they're built off like 3-4 seasons, bro. Some of them compilations had him in lockdown with no fans, bro. So like, it's a long way to go back, and each game's 90 minutes. So of course he wasn't playing like that every single game of every minute. So for them ones are like, oh, what we signed here? Whereas Isak, they've seen him week in, week out in some way. Whether you're watching the Newcastle game or not, you went and watched the Newcastle highlights after, then you played against them, then you watched Newcastle versus Arsenal versus Man U versus Man City. So they already know what to expect of Isak. So for him, it's just like, it's just a waiting game. When he hits, he's gonna hit. They've got the same. Gyökeres has scored a couple now, and Sesko hasn't, I don't think. But that it's the same thing. They come from a different league, innit? Man went watching Gyökeres and Sesko, bro. So they're probably already on this. Oh, Sesko, I don't know, but Isak's in the league, bro. Like you've seen him against your own team over and over again. So I think he'll be fine. And when he hits, because Cav said the same thing as you, bro. Said the exact same thing. It's like Liverpool might have fixed up by the time he gets in. Because he was saying that he'll probably feel sorry for EKITIKE because he's going to be dealing with the dud Liverpool. And then by the time it's refined, Isak's in the team and it looks like, oh, wow, Isak's come in and just hit the ground running. But as I said, he has the talent to just be a step above on his own anyway. So, like, even if he comes in and kills it, it doesn't even mean that Liverpool's played well. It's just that he's a bit sharper and it's a bit, his IQ in football is a bit ahead. He's experienced now. He's been around for a minute, man. Remember Isak being a teenager, bro. He's not anymore. So,
Dortmund boy.
It feels like he's been around for time, innit?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Feels like he's been around for like 10 years.
Yeah, because I remember him at Dortmund too, bro. Like the second Dortmund.
Yeah.
And he was all dangly and scatty and that, bro.
Scatty is a key word there. That's
why when everyone tells me that, why did Klopp not get him? We wanted him at Sociedad. I'm like, brother, I watched La Liga, bro. Like, he weren't that in there was a couple of games where he was king at Sociedad, but he weren't that him.
He weren't like the guy.
He wasn't, bro. He wasn't, bro.
Them highlights against Madrid was jokes, though, bro. It felt like he did everything.
That's what everyone was living off was. I feel like we all, like, some people remembered, oh, he played against Madrid, scored, got whatever. And then that was like, why did we sign him? I'm like, but I mean, I'll be real. Maybe even Nunes probably had more clout at that time anyway because of the season he just had prior to joining Liverpool. So, one of the hindsight.
I appreciate the super chat there, David. Man said we have Isak for 6 years, not 2 minutes. Yeah, it's true. Hopefully, David, the fans online will stay that way as well. Hopefully, I'm sure they will. To be fair, but let's see what happens, man. Big up to Lat for subscribing to the channel as well, man. One more question then, lads, man. In terms of, I know a lot of people have asked, will they see them two up front together? Do you think EKITIKE and Isak will play up front at Liverpool at some point in like a 4-4-2 system, or that's probably the only one, isn't it? Really, 4-4-2 in it. You'd put
4-4-2-4.
Or the 4-4-2 diamond. You could probably use.
I said 4-2-4. Like, you know, when
I'm with you.
Not from the start. I don't think we'll see him up front from the start of a game.
Yeah,
both of them. But I think Slot, he does that thing in it when we're losing or drawing, he panics and then he wants to get all the attackers on. I think at that point you'll see both of them at the top of the pitch, bro. And he might do one of them things where you see them both at the top of the pitch and you stumble across something and you're like, you know what? If I can get them both on the pitch at the same time. But I don't think he'll start them like that unless he does. You know, when he does like how Man City last season, he just changed the team completely and I'm going to do Jones and Szoboszlai in 2 10s and not have a striker kind of thing. He might do that and try something different, but I don't think he'll go out his way to do it. But yeah, man, either way, man, it's two talented players, isn't it? Like, as I said, they've been playing 4-4-2 themselves, bro. So who knows? Bro?
What do you think, NG, as well? Because obviously, if we play them both up front together, what it will mean, though, guys, is I think midfielders that we probably like within the team in general as a Liverpool fans probably won't start. It doesn't mean that they won't play; it just means they won't start because you have to accommodate the other striker. So that means you'd have to start with a 2, and then, you know, if they get tired in the game, it's great because then you can bring on another really, really good pairing as well in the midfield if he needs to be, or shift the system wherever you need to do. But I would love to see these two up top, you know, at some point, just to see what, because you know when you can envision something, what they could potentially do to defenders.
I think I 1,000,000% think we'll see it. I think it'll be impossible not to see it. To be honest, like, I just can't see how we don't even have a few games in a row. Because, you know, bro, season's long. You know the period of the season, like, I don't know, like March. So like when you get to like March, and that's even too far. Let me even say December. Salah goes to AFCON. Let's just use that. Yeah, you might start seeing it. And to be fair, if he does that, he's gonna have to shift the system, which we might actually start seeing Kirkes do what we thought he was gonna.
Yeah, that's what I said about stumbling across something, bro. Like,
like it's just because right now, as I think NG just said about him moving into like the number 10. I'm like, number 10, like, bro, I don't want you there. Like, you're no use to me in that position, you know. Like, I'd rather you do the overlap thing, and that's where we get our width. And I've said it 100 times. Like, I feel like you almost tried to copy what a PSG were kind of doing, but obviously the difference is there's bare, but like some of the differences is just like rotation and movement, but a lot of their stuff is on that outside. Do you get what I'm saying? Because then it allows players like Dembele, Kvaratskhelia to play in the pockets when Doué's there. Doué's not a touchline winger. That brother's playing in like attacking midfield, throwing inverts positions. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and then you allow Nuno Mendes to run on the outside. That's how we were scoring goals. Do you get what I'm saying? And I feel like we have similar profile players. So if you're going to play similar to that, why don't you just get them doing that? Then you can have your 2 strikers, have your 2 to 3 in midfield, and it also leaves us quite defensively solid going back the other way. And I just think he could just change it, man. But listen, ISAK'S just come. Maybe this is what he was always going to do when ISAK gets here. When he's fit, he changes the system. We look different. So I have to give him the benefit of the doubt until then still.
Do you think, I didn't even have this question, just while you guys were speaking, I was thinking about it in my head. Do you think they both have that kind of, I use the word aura, to make Slot change the system, that he has to play both of them? Where he's just like, I can't keep EKITIKE on the bench and I can't keep ISAK on the bench. I'm going to have to play them both. And it means I have to change the system to put them both in. Do you think that's a possibility?
I don't think so. But I feel like maybe the performance of other players might force him to do it. So if like a left or right winger's not playing very well, well, we don't even have a right winger to replace Salah anyway. And on the left wing, it will be Rio, wouldn't it, if you replace Gakpo? So that might force him to go, you know, I'm changing this team. I need to get EKITIKE on the pitch, but I don't want to play him left wing, bro. So I'm going to do whatever. Because obviously if we've done 4-4-2 or whatever with them to top, it's probably not going to be flat in it. They're both similar profiles in terms of the way they play football. Like, even if you line up their attributes and all that stuff, that if you go like, you know, when it shows you the player and who's like him in the world, bro. EKITIKE and ISAK'S almost identical, bro. Like, I'm not even, I checked that out way before we got them as well. Like, it's almost identical, bro. So the likelihood is that EKITIKE, even in the 4-4-2, would still drop deep, bro. And then ISAK will play off him. And normally you get that with a big striker and then a small striker, but it would work because they're so techie on the ball. And then maybe Verts will drift off to the left or something like that. But yeah, man, it's I don't know about ISAK'S definitely got the aura thing, bro, and EKITIKE is still early for him and that in it, but yeah, don't know.
Let's see, man. Honesty, big up, man. Says 129 in the building, not even 50 likes yet, guys. If you can, please consider smashing the like button as well, man. James said, "Now we will never play 2 strikers when Salah is at the club."
Yeah, he's actually right, bro.
We won't. I keep saying
that's why G said when Salah goes AFCON, because
because he's
You
not
need,
going
you
to
need
do
your
it.
winger to be a winger, innit? If you're doing that, and he ain't. Salah's position is a winger.
Out there. So Frimpong out there.
Frimpong and Kirk, bro. Frimpong would be great out there, bro. The thing is, it's not that thing is not even a diss on Salah, bro. It's just that he won't do it. But it's not even me against Salah on that point. Like at this point, why would Salah change the way he plays like that much? He ain't gonna, is he? He's so late in his career, and that he ain't gonna turn into like a Ryan Beckham now. So
I did see something though today that was saying that Slot will start to. He's gonna obviously rotate in this Champions League campaign though. So if he starts doing that, because obviously he said it's like it doesn't matter where we finish, as long as you finish in the top 8 and you're just through to the next round, it doesn't really matter. Like finishing top is not a necessarily good thing. Like it doesn't mean anything because you're just finishing top. Look what we got PSG last time. So finishing top kind of fucked us in that sense here. So as long as you can finish in that automatic slot, which is exactly what I was thinking we should have done last season anyway, is it doesn't really make a difference. But I didn't think we'd get PSG.
Yeah, but to be fair, last season that's because PSG and Madrid and all that struggled. That's why
they struggled.
They should be by us in the table, and then we would have got one of them other teams. But to be fair, the Champions League seems like all the little teams don't care anymore anyway. They're going for it. So
Karaboglu out here slapping Benfica's after going to the down. That's the rock.
That's when I was like they're an easy team, and then witnessing what I'm like, maybe they've got some players. Maybe they.
You know why I knew Karabag was going to do that, because me and my son was talking about it. Me and my son, we watched Leverkusen versus Karabag in the Europa League when they were on the way to the final, and Schick had to save Leverkusen, bro. Like they were getting punched up. Yeah. And I was like, yo, this team, they don't give a damn about this defending business. They're just on some attack, bro. Go for it. You might as well, bro. I think that in the World Cup and that as well, bro. Like these little, I'm not dissing them, the smaller nations or the small, brother. You can't just go in the Champions League just a low block. You're gonna lose anyway. You're not gonna win it. Might as well go for it, bro.
Well, go and enjoy it, and then put yourself on the map in it as a player, as a team, as a club, sort of thing. So it makes sense, man. But looking at Virgil van Dijk's comment, obviously, I don't think he necessarily has to say this, but I think before a big Champions League game, it's always good to remind the fans. Obviously, it's Anfield. Teams are coming here. We're a massive club in England. We need you guys to pull your weight as well. So let's make Anfield a place that no team in Europe will want to visit. Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah, Cav's going to that game, so make it. You know
what I mean? Cav. Need to see you in there singing your heart out, bro. We need Cav to be singing his heart out tonight, bro.
But you know what? I always think these things do go hand in hand, though, because as much as I do think that we're not like Crystal Palace, who I've been there minute 1 to 90. I promise you, losing 3-0, them man are still singing regardless. Like the drums, everything. They've even got the tifo thing. Not like it's mad. But Liverpool don't really do that. No. And I understand to a certain degree because of we're kind of like a bigger club. We are a bigger club and yada yada yada. But also, if you're not playing good, I can understand why fans wouldn't really be on it. Like I do get it why fans sometimes like they're quiet, because I'm like, well, you men are playing dead. We're losing. What do you want me to sing about? And we don't even look like we're gonna. It's only when something happens in the game, and I'm like, it goes hand in hand, innit? So yes, Cav, please make sure you're singing your heart out. But Virgil, you make sure the team is playing well.
That's true. Because the quietness in Anfield comes from nerves, bro. Yeah, it always comes from nerves, bro. It's not like if we're playing well, everyone's loud, bro. But when it's on a live surge and that, people are just watching the game, innit? So I do get it, bro. But yeah, I think Virgil said that because every time we have a Champions League night over the last year or so, and Europa League as well, it's like them small bro. These men are bringing like 4,000 people and sound way louder than us, bro. Remember when we played like McAllister's brother's team?
Kevin.
Yeah, bro. Them man, Union Saint-Gilloise and that blood and Sparta Prague and that. They're way louder than us, bro. One of them brought like 500 fans and that. They're in the corner with their tops off, bare noise.
Cold as well, Savage.
Cold, bro.
Man, got no t-shirt. That's it.
Do we need to get that? I'm not saying we need to change on how because I think we're still one of the best in terms of when it comes to Anfield nights, Champions League nights. We're still one of the best, if not the best, right? Do you feel like we need to adopt some of those European stuff as well?
Yeah.
Like go back. You remember that we had a stage of flares going off. We had this. Maybe someone needs to get a microphone. Maybe we need to.
That was the best, bro. You're on about like when Man City were turning up and we had the boss and the flares and bro. That was good times, bro.
I felt like I wanted to fight in the game. I was standing up watching the game. I was like you felt like you wanted to do everything.
Yeah,
Kick,
because
head
our
up.
thingy, our reputation. Well, I mean, it's not safe space, but it's among Liverpool fans in here. Our reputation as like Anfield and that, it's a bit fugazi, bro. Like, it's a bit more legendary than it is current, bro. Like, everyone gets told, "Oh yeah, Anfield." It's not the loudest stadium, bro. It's not, bro. Like, man, acquire bear in that
telling you,
stadium,
Palace
bro.
is loud, bro. Like, I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
yeah. Because G's right, because especially especially outside of Europe, Palace don't shut the fuck up all game, bro. But
Yeah.
most of the teams outside of Europe, there's a constant. It doesn't have to be the loudest, but there's a constant noise all the way through, whether singing, whatever. Whereas Anfield actually has points where there's no noise, bro, at all. Then something happens. Oh, quiet. Ooh, quiet. Ah, quiet. You know what I mean? So me and Enz have been talking about this for years, though, bro. I gave a solution. Them Spirit Shanky motherfuckers don't want to check on, man, bro. Just pay for someone, bro. Just put little £1 together, and it's not long. Pay for someone to have a season ticket, bro. Let them bring the drums and that, bro. It's what they do at Dortmund, bro. He's at Dortmund's not facing the crowd, you know. I mean, he's not facing the pitch. He's facing.
I never see. Yeah, he's
got a microphone, and he's got the little boombox and that, bro, and the drums. Yeah, man.
And just cook it. Just cook, bro.
Yeah, man. Or get one of the youths to do it, innit? Get one of the little youths to do it. They'll love it, bro. Get to be part of the atmosphere, and you know what I mean.
I think though, one thing I will say, like, because only because I've been there in recent times, I will say the atmosphere at the Emirates at times is
loud, bro.
It's mental, bro.
Yeah, it's loud,
and sometimes I sit there and think, is it a case of like, obviously remember Arsenal were kind of like they were shitting it like a few seasons ago. And then obviously now they're at this point. Is it a case of like someone like the bigger teams? Because you look at like City, they've got no atmosphere, but that's just for obvious reasons. Liverpool, obviously they've got the atmosphere, but Sav is right. It's kind of, I do think it's a bit of a myth and it's more legendary than anything. Is it because we're such a big team and I don't know, there's a bit of snobbery within, I don't know, like sometimes I sit there and think, why don't we get, you know, some, Sav said it, like get someone who plays the drums all game?
I don't know. I think it's all of what you just said. You know, I think it's a bit of everything. I think it's a bit of the snobbery side of it. I think it's just a bit of it that we're a big team as well. And then I just feel like we can change that, man. And I see what was it Bob that said in the chat? Said slots tactics in it. It's had to get the. But at the same time, I get it. If we're passing the ball side to side, I look at the other team's fans. And let's just use Dortmund for an example. And no matter if there's a build-up, no matter if they're defending, no matter if they're in transition, no matter if the ball's out, no matter if it's half-time, it's just noise. It's just noise, chanting, singing, the drums are going off, someone's on the microphone. So it's continuous energy that just keeps flooding through. So the players are picking it up from if they need to defend and they need the extra. If they're attacking, it shouldn't wait for a moment of burst when it's like, oh, we're attacking, we look good and we look excited. Let's stand up now and try and roar the. No, it should be from minute one. It should be just songs, chant, players' names, whatever it is, just to get the players feeling that energy, bro. Because when it goes quiet, those quiet periods, I think the players do get a bit anxiety. You know? I think they pick up a little bit of anxiety because they go, right, if I misplace this, because you can hear a pin drop at that point. So if I misplace this pass, bro, you're gonna hear the guy going, you
hear everything, bro. Because what G said about Emirates is true. Like but the Emirates, they made a conscious decision to do that over the last 2 years, bro. Yeah, I remember them talking about it. Arteta speaking about it. All of a sudden, they got their own North London Forever song, and then they've got this thing, and then the atmosphere changed, and I was like, "Raw, they're loud as hell, bro." And they still didn't even won a trophy since then, bro.
Exactly.
So yeah, man.
But to be fair, like I said, when I think about, like, for example, Barcelona fans don't make that much noise because of the football that they play. If you're in a stadium, you will get bored after a while of just watching it, unless they've been lucky in a sense of they've had Messi for so long, he's probably going to do something crazy. So you're going to cheer majority of the time because he's doing something, or Neymar or Suarez. But if you're just thinking about like now, when I watch the games, I'm like, fucking it, man. It's kind of boring, bro. Like, cause I'm getting kind of tired. Like there's no noise. Like there's nothing keeping me kind of going other than watching the game. You know, even Madrid last night when I was watching, I was like, yeah, it's kind of boring. You can hear the crowd are not making that much noise until Mbappe, like Vinny came on. Vinny's coming on. He's making runs down that left hand. Now the crowd are starting to you know what I
Yeah.
mean, make a bit more noise
Do you
because
think-
he's on the ball and he's excited.
Do you think, big up to Storm in the teacup as well, when they pay packets, give them energy, I'll be winning a lot every week. Nah, big up, bro. I hope you've been well, man. But I think that's where the transition comes from, innit? I think the transition of it's now no longer the entertainment piece now. It's just about winning. It's just about the financial side of the game now. I think that's where the shift has happened. And obviously fans alike have kind of shift over to that side as well. So before you go to and you want to be entertained, you want to see some skills, you want to, do you know what I mean? So you're cheering, you're chanting, whatever, because that's what you're there to do. But now it's just that knife edge and you're like, oh, we win the game. Let's go and speak about it online.
Yeah, you might be right still.
And that's why now you probably say, obviously, I don't know, and I'm only assuming. So don't kill me for this, guys. You know, if you're watching and rewatching it, I don't remember back in the day many people with their phones out trying to record the game while they're actually at the game.
Oh yeah,
I don't remember that. So I feel like you're living. It feels like some of us are living through, even though we're in the place, we're still trying to live through our phone, living the experience instead of being there just enjoying the experience. But I think the entertainment piece, it's not really there now to entertain us. I think we've got players that wants to entertain us. I think the players in general would love to just entertain us, but it's about winning now. It's about getting a result, and it's fair. Look, there's too much money now in the game for you not to want to win stuff and worry about the entertainment piece later, because people are going to watch the sport regardless now, whether it's entertaining or not. You're going to put your TV on.
PSG win the games and are entertaining, and the ultras don't shut up all game, bro. Maybe it's just that though, to be fair, because every club has a singing section. It's usually where the ultras or the cop end or stuff like that. So maybe it's them man who ain't making enough noise, because the rest of the stadium ain't always expected to make as much noise because they've got, what do they call them, tourist fans and that. Although it's kind of, the tourist fans is kind of disrespectful still. Like you wouldn't have a club without them. But I've seen people at Anfield moaning before, like, oh, these men sitting in the section and not even singing. I'm like, yeah, brother, man's Korean and can't speak English, bro. How about you have a word with him and teach him the song, bro? Like, I hate when man do that, bro. Like, I paid my big money to come and sit here. I'm excited. I saw Salah. I can't speak English. You're worried about me singing, bro. Like, I don't know the words, bro. That's gone from the game as well. Well, you can't put your arm around the Don and that, bro, and just be like, yeah, for the 90 minutes, bro, your family, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what it is. Everyone's all on some selfish thing and that. And you're right, man. Straight back after the game, man. Straight back into the phone. Remember when you used to speak to the guy next to you about, oh, fucking hell, what a guy, man. Yeah, where you from, lad? Yeah, next, back up here next week, lad. None of it's gone, bro. It's gone, bro.
You used to have such jokes, man, going. But yeah, let's see, man. Hopefully tonight the lads will, I'm sure, because it's Anfield, it's under the lights, it's Champions League night, it will be mental. But let's hopefully, man, we're buzzing, man, and the fans in the stadium is singing, man. But it's going to be an interesting game, man. But definitely we'll cover it when I do the build up later as well. So lots to cover. But ChatGPT, man, apparently they ran a simulator, and guess who won?
Hold on a minute. What's that final? Because it sounds like the final I asked for, doesn't it?
ChatGPT ran a simo, and Liverpool and Barca were in the final together, but Liverpool won.
Hold on a minute. I know why I'm laughing. I just realized I just realized there's El Clasico in there somewhere, bro.
Yeah, and we win that.
Would you love this final?
No.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't you like it, G? Wouldn't you want to?
I would really. Do you know why I know I'd love it? Because it would be an open game, and it would just be who scores the most goals.
And you can't lose.
Because we got Isak.
Nah, I don't. I wouldn't. I don't want to.
Look at G's face. It's like, bro, G don't want to see that haram football beating Barca blood. You don't want to see it, blood.
You know what? It's not even that. It's not even. I don't mind even if that would have happened. It's just more. You don't want to see me if Liverpool don't win. That's the problem. I'd rather keep it safe.
You want to know what I don't want to see? I don't want to see Yamal versus Kirkus ever in my life, blood. That's what I don't want to see, blood.
Bro. long.
Oh man, let's see, man. Let's see. But I was looking at it. PSG, we got past them, which is cold. Man City, Bayern, I feel like they play each other quite a lot. Napoli, Kevin De Bruyne and the man then Barca versus Napoli, Barca, Madrid, El Clasico. Arsenal would have played Madrid, they got knocked out.
Liverpool City semi-final. That's what it is, isn't it?
City semi-final.
I love it.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. I love that, bro.
That would be good. That would be good to watch.
Yeah,
that would be good to watch.
Yeah, so some big games, man. Big games. But yeah, Liverpool, bro, I think the game would just be open. I feel like it would just be such an open game. I think
against Barca.
Yeah.
That's the worst team to play open football against, man.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But the shootout will be the shootout, isn't it? That's what I'm saying. The shootout will be the shootout.
We say, you know what's mad? You're right, but I don't think both teams can defend when they need to defend.
Yeah.
Like Liverpool can defend when they need to. Barca can actually defend when they need to. So I feel like they'd end up just. I actually just believe that it will be more Barcelona doing the attacking and Liverpool just trying to hold it out and then
counter attack.
But can Barca stop because they got that high line?
I don't think you can stop them.
You know what I'm saying? It might get tricky.
Hey,
let's wait though. Let's wait, man. Let's not talk about that now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see in it if that happens. But I was looking at this. Hold on, let me shift it over here. Big Savage back in. I was looking at this, right? The Champions League top goal scorers over the years, yeah. Brother, you know when you knew he scored that many goals, but you don't know until you see it in front of you. 140 goals this brother scored in the Champions League.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to respect CR, blood.
Who else is there? Okay. The thing is, we need to start respecting Haaland a lot better than we do, bro.
He crept up quick enough.
Donny has only played 48 games and is one behind Henry. If he scores today, he'll be level with Henry on less games. That's ridiculous. This is why he's the best. Anyway, where's Harry Kane?
Harry Kane on the list.
Well, he's not in his top 15. I thought
he spent a lot of his life at Spurs, isn't it? So he didn't.
Yeah, he spent a lot of time outside the Champions League.
I think if he was
I remember that list, yeah. I remember that list when it was Raul at the top and Van Nistelrooy second. I remember that. I remember that, bro. I remember when there was no Messi and Ronaldo ahead of Raul had the record, bro. That is crazy that Ronaldo doubled it, bro.
That's mad.
For the same team.
Outside of Haaland and Messi and Ronaldo, which one impresses you like
Lewandowski.
Benzema impresses me.
19.
No, because like if you don't rewrite the history of Benzema at Madrid, bro, like you have to remember he wasn't the main guy, bro. So I don't know how he got up there that quick, bro. Like he wasn't. A lot of them games, bro. Like the games are there, but it doesn't say the substitutions in it. The early Benzema, bro, once they changed it, he wasn't on the pitch.
You know what? It was that span of them 5 years, in it,
Sam. Yeah, only 5 years. That's
bro, he just scored, bro. Every game, he was scoring in every game. Tore apart Liverpool. Tore up.
Your guys on the list though, ends. You say, Bill. He was there for the first 10 goals, wasn't you?
You know what's mad about that?
Other than that, ends his heroes, blood.
Other than
I wasn't born then times, bro.
Other than Muller,
yeah,
and Eusebio and Di Stefano, all the rest have played for more than one club.
Can we? Okay, can we not? For some reason, this is the Champions League. I got this from the actual Champions League.
That's on the football hormone.
Yeah. Can we not get a color picture of the Mandem? Like, we don't have enough CGI these days. Why do we have to have it in black and white, bro?
No, but it's supposed to show like this is players from that period.
Yes, the year and them, man.
Yeah, bro. Any baby photos in black and white too?
No, it's not. My baby photos are in color. Bro.
If I ever come to any of you lot's cribs and your pictures in black and white, where it's long for you. You can never say anything on stream. Anything.
You know the interesting thing is it, and it's not even an age thing. It's just whoever is a student of the game or just looks at stats and it. Certain men are gonna look at this now and then tell you that people at the towards the bottom are trash, blood.
No,
I know. Because if you lived it and watched it, you know there wasn't, bro. But as I just told you, bro, I remember when Raul was top of the list, but now he's not there. And man will type these man blood. these
Raul was a dead food.
Yeah.
Shevchenko, you know.
Man, they weren't a joke, you know. That Shevchenko, you weren't a joke at all.
Yeah, and you know, like I bet you if they won't be able to do it, but if they broke down the importance of the goals, bro, oh my god, bro, some of these are big goals, bro. That's what with Benzema's, half of them are like very important goals there. They're not in the group stage, bro. They're knocking man out, bro. It's dark still.
Mr. Inzaghi, Mr. I used to live offside, you know. There's a
Yeah,
reason.
man.
There's a reason he's a bad boy.
This man would have you guessing because at no point would you know if he's on or off, bro. The ball was
You
in the
think-
net, you're like, oh my day, and then he's like off, like, oh thank God. But then he just keeps you thinking, like, is he on or is he off? Because he just keeps moving.
Do you think then, speaking of him, that in today's game, like just take him as he was, and let's say you apply it to today's game in terms of just what he would look like. In terms of his style, do you think he would get caught offsides more than he did before?
VAR would kill him, bro.
Because of VAR would, they would just
His knee would be offside at all times, bro.
Brother, you know, like a smidgen of his kneecap just off.
Yeah, because the rule never used to be that, bro. There used to be like daylight between defenders. I remember like when Van Nistelrooy broke football, bro. Van Nistelrooy with what he started to do in the Prem. Because that thing now where like you're offside and then you've come back on just to get the ball, that's what Van Nistelrooy used to do, and it used to every time United had a free kick, he'd just be standing on his own and he'd run back on quickly. And now they're like, oh, you can't do that for some reason. I don't know why you can't do it. I'm on side, bro. But yeah, man, it's dark still. But then you say some of the strikers from now, man, what are you doing back then, bro? Because you're getting kicked up too, bro. So.
Very true. Very, very true.
You had to be talented, man. There was one more super from Jarquis. Big up to you, bro. Thoughts on Barca, Newcastle, Bayern, Chelsea, Napoli, Man City matches. Might as well break them down. Barca, Newcastle, very interesting one. I definitely want to catch some of that game.
Yeah, no bias. I think Newcastle's going to beat them.
Of course, there's no bias.
No, it's not, bro. There's no. When I just enjoy football, bro. There's no bias, bro. I think Newcastle.
Ain't no bias doesn't make me feel you don't have bias towards
Listen,
them.
man. Everything at Newcastle settled down a little bit now. They got Voldemort up front. They don't care about Isak anymore. Eddie Howe's a good manager, and you just spoke about atmosphere. St. James's Park's different, bro, on Champions League nights, bro. Yeah, and you lot, I think he's out. Yamal's out, innit? He's a big difference as well. So I think.
Listen, look, we won 6-0 without him the other day. I'm not worried about him being out, bro. Don't worry about that.
All right, man. I'm just saying.
Bayern versus Chelsea is a good one as well. Can Nicholas Jackson play against them? Because he's on loan. Well, is he sold or is he on loan, bro? I still don't know the semantics.
Technically, he's on loan, but he could be bought if he plays a certain amount of games, which he's not going to start.
But he played the other day. He got.
No, but he has to start. He has to start.
Oh, is it start game?
Yeah. Bro, Bayern ain't stupid, you know. They do we ain't trying to start this guy. Well, Kane's still there, but when is he gonna start? That's the real question.
Bayern look good though.
Bro, yeah, they look very complete at the moment, innit? The way they're playing. I don't think we need none of it. I don't think you want to play them yet. I don't think no one wants to play them yet. You need like a few injuries in there, and then you could probably go, let's play them on today's game. But they look very strong.
Napoli City is very interesting, bro. Bring the boy home and that.
Man, home, you know.
I think Napoli are going to win that game, though.
Yeah, I said when I ended that video the other day, man, like I had Napoli and Marseille as the dark horses of the competition, bro. I think, Napoli. When you watch anyone who watches Napoli play, bro, they're very structured, bro. Everyone knows what they're doing. Yeah, I think be an interesting game, bro.
Very interesting. But big up for that. As I said, I should be back doing the build-up game, but because of the structure of my day, it looks tight.
Oh yeah, your structure.
My structure of my day looks tight, so I don't know if I'll be able to do the build-up. I hopefully I can do it, and then we'll have the watch along later on Savage's channel as well.
My last Champions League watch along for the season because Ends takes over after this point.
Oh, is it? All right. Okay, I did not know that.
Yeah, I do the champion. Is it? No, I said I'll do the other game.
No, I know you said you do all the cup games. Stop it.
All right. I said I'll do the cup games. So so going forward, the cup games will be on this channel. The league games will be on Savage's channel, and the call-in as well will be after the game. I was thinking I'll talk to the man them anyway after. I'm thinking I might do something with the call-in slightly different, but I might leave it the same for this week, and then next week I'll change it.
Cool.
I'll change it. But yeah, man, it should be back either at 6:45 p.m. UK time for the build-up. If it's not on, then join us for the watch along. But Sav, big up to the man then. Appreciate you guys. Do you guys, do you have any videos coming out today?
Only one I got is that Ryan Gravenberg one. I was going to ask one of you though. Are any of you doing a roundup after this Champions League fixtures?
Nope.
Then I might do that. Then I don't know why I thought one of you was doing it, but if not, I might just. But the fixtures, you said they end tomorrow, innit? Like tomorrow, they've still got games.
Tomorrow's the last game,
Yeah.
yeah.
So Friday morning.
Mhm.
All right, yeah. All right, cool.
And then I will drop my thoughts after the game as well, my personal views of the game. So I'll let you guys, that video will be out as well once it's all completed. But yeah, big up, man. Them, big up to the people in the building. Love for the support as always. And I'll catch you guys later, man. Peace out.
Peace.
Peace.